Hi Stampers, I'm Nancy from StampandShout.com. Welcome to my video channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a card with you made with the Penguin Playmates Designer Series paper. It's a fun fold card, it's a birthday card, and I haven't made it before, so we're going to be making it together for the first time. I have everything all ready to go. So all this week I'm using Sale-a-bration items that I was able to earn. So Sale-a-bration ends September 30th, so I'm giving you a few ideas. Yesterday I made something with textures and frame stamps. Today I'm using the Penguin Playmates Designer Series paper. This is all free stuff in the Sale-a-bration catalog. This week I'm also going to be making something with the bedazzling paper, which is gorgeous paper. So there's a few more things for you to see, so make sure you come back here 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to get started. Okay, so let me show you real quick what I've made so far this week. I made this birthday card and this Christmas card, and there are videos out there on both of these, and this was using the textures and frame stamps. This one was just plain simple stamping, and I like this layout because you could use whatever colors you like. And then this one I did a little trick with the Versamark to make those ornaments really shiny. So make sure you check out those videos. Leave comments if you like my videos, and if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, be sure to click the subscribe button. And if you're interested in any of the products that you see, you can shop with me at my online store. You can go to StampandShout.com. There's a shop now button, or I'm going to have a link below in this video with the shopping links and all the stuff that I used. So here's the Designer Series paper. It's 12 by 12 sheets. So let's just flip through here really quick. It's all double-sided. I just want you to see this fun paper. Is this the one that I used today? Nope, not that one. Oh, what else did I use? I'm not sure, but look how cute this stuff is. I think I used, oh, we'll find it. Isn't this paper cute? I love this little scene right here where he's sledding and the snowman or the polar bear is watching and the little fox. So pretty paper. This is the one I used right here. This is a sheet that we're going to use today. I love this. I mean, so you can see that you can use it for more than just Christmas. Like this would make a pretty baby card. So there's a lot of things you can do with it, but the penguins and the polar bear and the little foxes are really cute. Okay, so let's bring in some of the supplies that we're going to be using. Like I said, we're going to make it together. First time, piece of cardstock. This is fresh freesia, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 2 1/8 on each end. So it's going to fold up like that. For the inside, I have a piece of white that's 5 1/4 by 4, and then I have 3 pieces of cardstock and 3 pieces of Designer Series paper. So the cardstock is 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 by 1 5/8, and the Designer Series paper is 4 inches by 1.5 inches. Then I have some scraps that I cut out some circles. You'll see that in a second, but the circles are 2 1/4, 2 inches, and 1 3/4 inches. So the first thing I'm going to do is glue the Designer Series paper to this cardstock. And when you get it glued on there, you'll just have a little teeny tiny border all around. So glue all of these. Okay, so I have all 3 pieces of the Designer Series paper glued to the cardstock. So we'll bring in this piece here. And like I said, this is scored at 2 1/8 on each end. So I scored it 2 1/8, and then I flipped it and I did 2 1/8. Okay, so then I'm going to bring these pieces in and line them up, and they're going to go like that. And now for adhering them, I'm going to do the top and the bottom first. So when I do that, I'm going to line it up so there's a little bit of a cardstock border showing at the top and the bottom. I'm only going to glue it on the right hand side. So I'm just going to flip this over for now, and I'm going to kind of lay it here, and that's going to show me where the center is so I know where to put my glue. So I just want glue on the right hand side of this. You could also use tear and tape. This card may get used, opened and closed a lot, so tear and tape would also work. So that's just glued on that right side. Gotta let that glue set for a second. Then I'm going to take the bottom one and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to kind of line it up here. It's going to go at the bottom, but this is showing me where the center is. So I'm just going to put glue on this right hand side. Like I said, this is the first one I'm making, so I'm going to see how it works with glue. If I make it again, I may use tear and tape just to make it a little stronger. Okay, now this one, we're going to put it in the center. This one will have a little bit more of a gap here. It's not going to be the same, and I'm only going to glue it on the left hand side. So I'm going to flip it over so I can see where my center is, and then just put some glue on this side. And we'll center that right there. Okay, we're going to let that set for a second, and let's go ahead and bring this piece in. This is going to be the inside, and I'm going to use Just Jade, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment to the coolest friend ever. So this is the Penguin Place stamp set that coordinates with that designer series paper that I just showed you, and there is also a coordinating punch. So I have a lot of stuff that I want to make with this stamp set, but like I said, right now I wanted to focus on the designer series paper because you can get it for free all the way through September 30th with a qualifying purchase. So we're using Happy Birthday and To the Coolest Friend Ever. So let me just ink this up in Just Jade. And I can go ahead and put this on the inside now. Then I have a little teeny scrap of Whisper White that's about a 1/2 inch wide, and doesn't matter how long because we're going to trim it down. And I'm going to bring that Happy Birthday stamp in. And I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday like that. I'm going to do it one more time. I want it a little bit more in the center of that 1/2 inch span. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this down like this. Then I have another scrap of the Fresh Freesia, and I'm going to cut this down eventually, but I'm going to wait until I get my penguin all done. So we stamped Happy Birthday, and then we have a little square, and this is actually going to be a little banner that the penguin is holding. So I haven't shown you that yet. We'll get to that right now. So here are my 3 circles, 2 1/4, 2 inch, and 1 3/4. So you can use your punches or your layering circles, whatever you want. So I have those, and I can actually go ahead and glue those together right now. And then this little guy I cut out of that designer series paper, and I thought he'd be perfect to hold a little sign. So let me bring that Happy Birthday back in. So let me tell you how long this is. This little piece is about 1 3/8 long. So this one, and it's a 1/2 inch, 1 3/8 by a 1/2 inch. And then this one, I just want a little teeny tiny border around it. So I'm actually going to just cut it down even a little bit more, just so it goes around that little white piece. I think that's good. So I'm going to glue these 2 little pieces together. Like that. Okay. Okay, so let's see how this goes together. So you have it open, and it just kind of closes at the same time, and it goes together. And then I'm going to put my circles right here on the right side, and I'm going to do that with, I'm going to pop those up on dimensionals, that circle up on dimensionals. So I'm going to put a dimensional there and a dimensional there. And I'm going to lay that circle down right there. And then he's going to come in and he is going to be holding the sign. So I think I'm going to pop the sign up. I'm going to glue him down because I don't want everything popped up. I want him nice and secure on that circle. So we'll glue him down. And then we're going to put this on a dimensional. We'll put it on 2 dimensionals, one at each end. And then we'll take a peek, see how it looks. This is actually a cute little card. I like this idea. So we'll kind of angle it like that. And to the coolest friend ever. That is really fun. I like this. Oh, you know what I just discovered? Well, it's okay when you shut it. You just have to be careful. The circle kind of hits these pieces, but it holds it down when it's all closed, so that's good. Bonus. So there you go. That was fun. I like that card. So I'll have all the dimensions down below in the description, and I'll have shopping links down below. So again, if you like my video, go ahead and click like or leave me comments. I love comments. And if you want to see more videos, be sure to subscribe. So I hope you enjoyed this. Don't be shy. Stamp and shout.